Keto on the go? Where do you go? We're going to let you know right now, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I got a little snackity and I wanted to show you. Okay, I went to 7-Eleven. Okay, I'm over on the International Drive area. And these aren't really a treat per se, and these are actually higher than usual. Usually they're 0. Tic Tacs are usually a good thing if you're really wanting something sweet. I wouldn't call it clean keto for sure. I got these because they're something new, but these are actually 1 carb, it looks like, for 1 mint, which is usually they're 0. So I'm not sure, but that was one of the little treaty things I found in there. Mostly because, you know, we all need I've been drinking coffee and everything else. It's time for some, you know, somewhat clean breath, perhaps, before I go out there and end up talking to a bunch of people today. So I'm sure they'll appreciate that. So let's do that. Now I'm ripping this label off it in the worst possible way. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Let's try one, see how bad they are. Okay, so for this particular brand, I do note that they are bigger than your normal Tic Tac. They're wider, which is kind of weird. It says extra freeze strong mint with cooling crystals. Okay, so far doesn't taste bad. There we go. I couldn't get it to close. Alright, so while we're waiting for that to kick in, I'll show you some of the other snacks that I got while I was here in 7-Eleven that are keto. Alright, so this one is going to be 1 serving size and less than a carb, no fiber at all. I didn't know they had this. Gouda. They have a Gouda stick. So you get a nice stick of cheese. I love Gouda. This is awesome. I did not know that 7-Eleven was carrying these. Pretty awesome. And this is one that I frequently get, which is the Pepper Jack. Now these are on sale right now, so go to your local 7-Eleven if you need some cheese sticks and you're out and about and just looking for a snack. All right, some other things I found to snack on. And let's see, there's 2.5 servings per container. 7 carbs, but dietary fiber's 4, so there's only 3 carbs per serving. And that is these. I love whole smoked almonds like this. They're delicious. So it's 2.5 servings in here. So roughly this whole package, if you were to eat the whole thing, which that'd be a bit of a chore. Ooh, this mint's kicking. It's kicking in. It melts quicker. Ooh, it does release a lot of stuff. All right. So this one is 7.5 carbs for the whole container. All right. I would personally not eat the whole thing. All right. So this one's something a little bit different. 13 carbs and then minus 4, I mean. So that'd be 9. And then there's some additional added sugar in here, which is 1 gram, and we can take that off as well. So we are looking at 8, and that is for the 2 servings that are in here. So this whole package is going to be 16 carbs. So I don't advise doing this a lot. In fact, maybe eating less than a half of the bag would be a good idea. Maybe just a little something when you're feeling like you need a sweet. You can see all the goodies that are in this one. These are all smart nuts and such. This one has edamame. I can't say that for some reason. Edamame. Raisins. See, that's the culprit right there. Almonds, pepitas, dark chocolate covered edamame. Really, really good. My advice, don't eat the raisins. You know, because the raisins are adding a lot of the carbs here. Everything else in that, with the exception of the edamame and the dark chocolate maybe. And then, yeah, it's dark chocolate. Yeah. All right, so you can go to these different stores, guys, and find, you don't have to be bad. You don't have to say, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and be bad because I'm out and about. You don't have to. There are options out there. You could be less bad, you know, or you could be totally within your realm. It really just depends on you. And of course, there were more things in there. Of course, they also have chicharrones. I'm going to say it wrong. I'm going to just say pork rinds and let's be done with it. They did have some unique flavors in this one. They're great. They had chocolate covered almonds, which I love, but they're a little on the high end. And I would personally say that you would need to cut down a serving in half probably, because they're a good, like about 10 carbs per serving maybe. A little on the high end there. But if you really need a treat, I think a dark chocolate covered almond is going to be a lot better for you than a slice of cake or a cupcake. So when you really are hankering for something and that is your option, grab it, because it's still going to work out in your favor. Cheese, they had so many different varieties of cheese. They also have those pickle slices. They have them in regular and they have them in hot. Those are great. Let's see, there's so many options in a 7-Eleven. You can get their hot dog with no bun, and their sausage with no bun. I mean, they've got options. So it's not the worst thing if you're stuck going to a 7-Eleven or a Wawa or anything like that. And I know Wawa, for example, has the Keto blend snack treat, which is still kind of on the high end a little bit, but not bad. Probably better than some of these. Definitely better than these, you know. Now, I'm going to break into these, though, because I want to show you what they look like. And they are, I've had them before. It's been a minute. But I used to love these. Even before I was on keto, I just thought they were good. You know, they were delicious. But I've tried them a couple times since. Not want to cooperate in opening up for me, but I will win this battle. There we go. Told you. Let's open it now. Okay. Let's pour out a handful. Let's shake it up a little so we can try to get a little bit of everything. Yeah, that's a pretty good blend there. All right. So this is what they, whoops, as I drop stuff. This is what they look like. And these are the dark chocolate covered version of these, which are edamame. I like these. These are very crisp. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So if you're looking for something crunchy, they're really good. They're a little bit more potent than a regular like peanut, taste-wise. And if you put them in dark chocolate, they're really good. Oh man. Really good. Got some almonds. And you got raisins, but I'll go ahead and eat them. Pretty good. So that's all I'm having of that right now. Edamames do have carbs. They're like a bean almost. They're like a legume, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong. But they're a better version of it. For those of you who aren't familiar with edamame, it's a soybean. Okay, it's a soybean. In this case, they're dried. But you can also get them in their raw form to put on your salads. One of my favorite subs. I love edamame in my salad. Ruby Tuesdays has that. Has that on their buffet. On their salad buffet. Their salad bar. And it's really good. Alright, let's try the Gouda. Gouda. So yeah guys, I mean you can get stuff to tide you over so you can get to a place that has a better option. Lots of good choices. really good, guys. I mean, it's cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? The Gouda is very buttery, soft. This one's probably not the best choice. You're better off going to like a Walmart or a store and buying actual Gouda in its little formed case with the wax seal. That stuff's good. This is good though. My guess is it's just heavily processed. I mean, it's all kind of processed. I mean, you know, you have to make it into cheese, but honestly, it's not a bad thing. It's pretty good. That's a pretty clean label other than the added coloring, which I don't think is a big deal. So the Gouda, very good. I know I like the pepper jack. It's so delicious. And we're going to check out some other places and see what other stuff we can find when you're out and about and on the run. Let's go. All right, guys, we're at Wawa's and we got some snacks from here as well. Now, before we go into the actual snacks that I got, because again, I'm getting snacks from other places, I don't want to get carried away. I didn't get a whole lot that I actually purchased, but there's some great options here, and I do have some pictures to show you for that, and you'll see those in a moment. But you can get, you know, obviously you can still get pork rinds, and you can get so many different types of jerky here. Jerky's a great choice. Just make sure you look at the labels. Make sure that you try to get something with as little sugar as possible. Anything that says teriyaki or barbecue, you're probably going to want to steer away from because they usually have sugar. They have in Wawa a variety jerkies of all types and specialized ones towards keto as well, which is really cool. I didn't see any Quest bars, but I did find some cool stuff. They do have a variety of nuts. They do have, you know, obviously you can get food here. That's cool too, because sometimes when I'm in a keto mood, but Jeff is not in a keto mood, we'll go to Wawa. That way he can get what he wants. It's not good, and I can get something that's good. They have, you know, you can just get the meats from any type of sandwich they make. You can just get an omelet. You can make quinoa bowls if your diet permits that. You know, if you're just looking for something light and you're not looking for keto, you got options. But I did take some great pictures to show you guys some of the cool stuff. Show you what I actually ended up buying, and I'm kind of eager to try. And so one thing that we didn't get at the last one that I really would like to have was a drink. This is called Oula Lemon, and this is peach lemonade. Okay, 15 calories, it has no fat, It has 3 carbs for the whole can. That's not so bad. And that's because it does have a little bit of sugar in it. But 3 carbs, if you're looking to get a drink on the run, is not the worst case scenario, as long as you're being pretty good on your diet. They also comes in a blueberry lemonade and a regular lemonade, but I wanted to try this one because it sounded really good. So let's give it a try. Let's see if it's worth it. Ooh, it smells very peachy. Ooh. It's not the worst. The lemonade hits good. The peach is kind of doesn't taste real. And there's a tinny taste at the back end, and this doesn't seem to be carbonated. I'm gonna shake it a little. Yeah, it leaves like a funny taste on the back end. It has filtered water, lemon juice concentrate, natural flavors. That's a really skeptical term, that natural flavors, because there's a lot of things that are natural in this world that ain't necessarily good for you. Sucralose. Make sure you go light on that, because that will send you to the bathroom if you have too much of that. Red 40 and yellow 6. It does say it's 10% juice. It's got no sugar added, so it means whatever gram of sugars in here is from the fruit itself. I'm not a huge fan of this flavor. When you initially drink it, it tastes delicious. And then a second later, you get this like tinny taste. I'm not tasting it now. Maybe it just wasn't shook good. Let's just shake it a little bit more. There it is. And I have a feeling it's just the peach one that's going to taste this way, because maybe they're using something that leaves off, I don't know, like a back flavor. It tastes delicious, but there's a weird back, like aftertaste is the word I'm trying to get to. All right, so we're going to get something else out. Now, these are not keto, okay? They're just not. However, occasionally you have to, you know, if you feel like you want a nice little treaty. These are called Angel Mints, and I remember them very well from back in the day when we had Morrison's cafeterias, and Piccadilly was the place that had them the most. Piccadilly cafeteria. My grandparents used to go there, and my grandmother loved Angel Mints, and she got me hooked to these things. I believe they're about 2 carbs a mint, but there is some information, a website to go to get more information. But let me just show you. If you've ever had the soft peppermint sticks, it's sort of like that, but with a more of a, I don't know, it's kind of a mint. See, it's solid-ish. It's kind of like a piece of chalk. And it just melts in your mouth. These aren't very fresh. Normally it just melts in your mouth. They're good. All right, we'll save these for another occasion because I'm not going to eat them all today. Okay. We found something else. They're called Jimmy Protein Bar. And this one is strawberry nut, keto friendly, 15 grams of fats, 5 gram net carbs. It says be lean bars with benefits. Grain and gluten free as well. It says always yummy, naturally messy, and now keto friendly. Okay. Apparently the nut in this is macadamia nut, which is really a wonderful nut for keto. Well, I guess it has a chocolate coating on it. Okay. So it has 16 carbohydrates, okay? Scary, right? But check it out. It has 11 dietary fiber. So at the end of the day, like it says, that is only 5 net carbs. So if you're on the run, and maybe this might even be just your lunch or something, you know, or a really good snack, and you've been good today and you had light carbs and you want something that's going to boost up your fat a little, it's a great choice. I mean, 15 grams of fat in this. And there's a second flavor, and I just had to get them both because I'd never seen them before. And it is the same situation, and actually this one's only 4 grams of net carbs on this one. And this is the macadamia nut. And just to show you, I know that initial number on carbs is like, but then you see that there is 11 grams of dietary fiber. We're going to open this one up and check it out. And of course, macadamia nut, like I said, is a wonderfully high fat nut. I can tell you right off the bat, they're a little oily, but maybe that's okay. Let's see what they taste like. That's what I'm more. This one's real oily. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like. It looks like a big bar. Just a bar like that. Let's taste it. Well, this flavor, the macadamia nut one, this is what it completely looks like. Is it my favorite thing? No. Kind of tastes like old peanuts. I'll let you know if the strawberry one's better, because it might be. I also haven't gotten to the chocolate yet. Maybe that helps. It's not the worst, it just tastes like a protein bar. So if you're okay with it tasting like a protein bar, this is a great choice. Tastes almost like peanut butter, honestly. Okay, that second bite was a lot better. Not the worst, but you can see it is extremely oily. See all that oil on there? And I just came out of the store, so these haven't been sitting in my car. But it's 4 carbs for 1 bar. Kind of growing on me. It's not bad. That first bite was a little weird. That's why you always try something a second time. Not bad. It's great. Now it's less proteiny and more peanut buttery. It's really good, actually. And macadamia nuts are so good for you. Okay. Well, that makes me really excited to try this one. Let me tell you what's going to be in this one. Let's look at this label. All right, there's some stuff in here that maybe isn't the best ingredients. Let me just go through those. Peanuts. The fact that it's mostly peanuts, slightly concerning. Peanuts are not the greatest thing, it just depends. But peanuts, tapioca, fiber syrup, and there's an asterisk which says non-GMO. Okay. And then macadamia nuts is 3rd, that's not so bad. Whey protein, dark chocolate coating, which is chocolate liqueur, erythritol, inulin, cocoa butter, soy lectin, vanilla, and stevia. That's not so bad. Almonds, coconut oil, strawberries, sea salt, and natural flavors. Okay, so if you're not allergic to nuts, this might be a great alternative as well. I'm not going to eat it right now because it's a lot of carbs all at once, but alright, so that's the stuff that I actually decided to get in there. We'll try this drink again now that it's settled for a second. We're going to give it a real good squish. Swishy, swishy, swishy. And we're going to try it now that I'm making a mess. Again. Yeah, it's a little bizarre. I should have got regular lemonade to try it out. Other flavors can sometimes be funny, but I'll bet the lemonade itself isn't bad. Lemonades in general, I have problems with. They scratch up my throat, and I can feel it happening on this one. It's not the worst tasting thing. Not my favorite either. But yeah, so there are options out there, guys. You just have to go and find them. You know, it took me I'm not the most mobile person. You know, I don't go that many places these days right now. It took me like 2 minutes to grab what I wanted. Maybe another 3 minutes to take some pictures for you guys. And then I checked out, and it wasn't but like maybe another 2 minutes. So we didn't spend long in that store to be worried about it. You know what I mean? So got all the stuff I wanted. As you'll see, they have a great variety of cheeses too. They have the little cups that have the cube cheese, like the Kobe Jack cheese with the pepperoni slices. They have that. They have hard-boiled eggs. I love getting hard-boiled eggs from here. They're not bad. And in the mornings, they didn't have it now, they have their sandwiches. My favorite is this chorizo breakfast sandwich that they have. It's like egg and chorizo. There might be cheese, but I don't think so. I think it's just eggs and chorizo sausage. And you just take the buns right off of that sucker. And it's delicious. And it's you know, they also have regular sausage and sausage and egg and stuff. They do have other varieties, but I like the chorizo because it gives you that pop of flavor. If you've never had chorizo, it's a paprika-based sausage, and it is so good. It's delicious. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it. I just wanted to get out here and show you guys that no matter where you're at, you can find things on the run. I've been on the run all day today, and as you can see, I found alternatives. And yeah, we ate good, so no problems there. And other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Peace. Catch you next time.
To like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.